Okay, mixed signals, the ultimate mind bender. One moment she's super into you, laughing at your jokes like you're the funniest guy alive. The next, she's distant, as if you're just the guy behind her in Starbucks or Timmy's if you're in Canada. It's confusing, frustrating, and honestly, it can mess with your head. So why does she do this? Is it intentional? Or are you misreading the situation? Let's break down some of the reasons why a woman sends you mixed signals and what you can do to teach her a lesson. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anna Jorgensen. I help men just like you decode women so you can find, attract, and keep your keeper, or simply have better relationships with women. Welcome to Just the Tip. Let's jump in. Be sure to stay to the end when I reveal the counterintuitive solution for what to do if you're in this situation. And by the way, it's not just women who send mixed signals. Sometimes men do as well. 1, she's unsure of what she wants. Sometimes she's just as confused as you are. Women, just like men, can be uncertain about what they want in a relationship or if they're even ready for one. Maybe she's attracted to you, but at the same time, she's not sure if you're the right fit for the long term. This internal conflict can result in her sending mixed signals. One day she's all in, and the next day she's pulling away. Here's what to do. Give her space. Don't pressure her to make up her mind immediately. If she's unsure or working through some avoidant dismissive attachment issues, let her figure it out at her own pace for now. In the meantime, keep living your best life. You don't have to pause your fun waiting for her to decide if you're the one. Example, let's say one day she's texting you nonstop, talking about your future dream home. Maybe you're in it. The next day she's MIA for hours. In this case, it's not necessarily that she's toying with your emotions. She's just not sure if she wants to fully commit yet. And sometimes mixed signals are her way of trying to figure things out. She's weighing whether or not you're the right fit for her. While it's confusing for you, it's often her way of testing the waters, not testing you, without diving in head first. So focus on yourself and keep moving forward. Embrace the uncertainty as part of the process. The lesson this teaches her, by giving her space and not letting her indecision affect your life, you're showing confidence and respect for both her and yourself. At the same time, at some point, you'll know that if she's not sure about you, it's time to have a serious conversation and decide if you need to stay open to meeting someone else who is ready. Reminder, these can all apply to men and women. 2, she is testing your point of interest. She might be playing hard to get to see how much effort you'll put in, maybe before she puts out. Some women believe that letting you chase them proves your dedication. If this is her, she's trying to gauge if you're serious or simply in it for a fling, which can lead to confusing behavior and mixed signals. She might act distant or elusive, testing your persistence and commitment. No one likes being tested, but if her ex left emotional scars, she may need extra reassurance from you. Don't fall for the chase trap too hard, though. Maintain your confidence and show you're genuinely interested without simping, which is groveling or losing your sense of self. Example, if she flirts heavily with you and then cools off, don't immediately dive into overdrive trying to win her back. Play it cool. Give her a reason to work for your attention sometimes. Remember to always leave her wanting more, but give her enough to want more. If you do, you'll create a balanced dynamic with her equally invested in pursuing you. The lesson this teaches her: when you engage with her in a respectful way, but also stay true to your own needs and boundaries, she learns to trust your interest in her, but also not to trifle with you. 3, she has other options. Okay, so maybe you're not the only guy on her radar. Sometimes mixed signals come from the fact you're not her only option. She might be talking to other guys and trying to figure out who's the best match for her. This is way more common nowadays early in the dating process for both men and women. So when she's with you, she's into it. But when she's with someone else, well, she's distant, and that can lead to more confusing behavior. While it can be frustrating to deal with, try to stay focused on your own needs and goals. If she's genuinely interested in you, her mixed signals will eventually resolve as both of you make up your minds about each other. In the meantime, don't put all your eggs in one basket, hers. Keep meeting new people and building your own life. This way, you're not overly invested in her indecision and can move forward with confidence regardless of the outcome. It's very grown up, I know. Example, She's super into you at dinner, laughing at your jokes and giving you all the right signs. But then a few days later, she's suddenly busy and barely responds to your text messages. Yeah, she might be seeing what else is out there. It's important not to take her sudden distance personally. Instead, don't wait, but use this time to focus on your own passions. If she's truly interested, she'll reach out when she's ready. It doesn't hurt to find out early on what her values are around dating other people. Is she okay with both of you playing the field until you find your right match? Are there sexual limitations on what dating more than one person looks like? Now, this is a professional adult conversation for sure. The lesson this teaches her: you know your worth. You don't play games. Therefore, she can be honest about her needs as well. Next up, she's afraid of getting hurt. She might be scared of putting herself out there. She might really like you, but she's guarding her heart or pulling back to protect herself. She's interested, but she's cautious. You might be too if you had past experiences where things didn't turn out well for you. This fear of vulnerability can lead to her acting hot and cold as she tries to balance her desire to be with you with her need to protect herself. In this case, patience and understanding are key. Over time, as she learns to trust your reliability, her mixed signals start to diminish. Example, both of you get along great and she's really opening up. Then suddenly she shuts down and becomes distant. It's not because she's lost interest, but because she's afraid of getting too close and potentially getting hurt. She might be struggling with the fear of vulnerability and the emotional risk of deepening the relationship. Many of you can relate. When she suddenly becomes distant, it's often a defense mechanism to protect herself from possible future pain. Give her the space she needs while continuing to show genuine interest and consistency. The lesson this teaches her: your support and acknowledgement of her fears teaches her you understand her fears and she can trust you. Next up, she's emotionally unavailable. Maybe she's not ready for a relationship, but she's enjoying your attention or company. Emotional unavailability is a common reason for mixed signals. She likes spending time with you, but she's not ready to commit to anything serious with you or anyone. Now, this can lead to moments of closeness followed by periods of distance that, again, can be confusing and very frustrating. Emotional unavailability often stems from past experiences, personal issues, or even a fear of commitment. Now, she might enjoy your company and feel a true connection, but she's not prepared to take the relationship to the next level. If she's genuinely interested, she may eventually work through her emotional barriers. However, if her inability to commit persists, it's important to evaluate whether this dynamic is meeting your own needs and if it's worth continuing the relationship. Example, let's say you've had a great time hanging out and everything seems to be moving forward. Then she tells you she's not looking for anything serious right now, but continues to flirt with you. She's keeping things light and fun while keeping her options open, including her option to remain single. It's important to respect her boundaries and not push for more than she's ready, willing, and able for. That won't work anyways. However, in the meantime, focus on enjoying the moments you share together and consider if this setup actually works for you. If you're looking for something more serious, it might be time to have an honest conversation about where you both stand and what you want. The lesson this teaches her: you're not afraid to have uncomfortable conversations and express your needs moving forward. And if she wants to be a part of your love life, she'll need to make some changes. Next up, this is one you can relate to. She's playing mind games. Some people simply enjoy the power trip. Let's be honest, there are men and women out there who enjoy messing with others' emotions. These folks are often on the dark tetrad category of narcissism. She might be keeping you on a string, enjoying the control she has over your feelings. This leads to constant ups and downs, not in a good way, making you second guess everything and causing stress. If you sense she's manipulating your emotions for her own amusement, it's crucial to protect yourself. Don't let yourself be drawn into a cycle of highs and lows that only leaves you feeling confused and drained. Focus on building connections with people who respect your feelings and are straightforward in their intentions. Your emotional well-being is worth more than being a pawn in someone else's evil game. Siren for seriousness. Example: She's sweet and flirty one day, then cold and dismissive the next. You never know where you stand, and it feels like you're constantly walking on eggshells that never seem to settle. The siren reminds us this is a red flag. This kind of behavior can be exhausting and leaves you feeling uncertain about where you stand with her. If you're consistently experiencing this kind of emotional roller coaster, it's essential to take a step back and assess the situation. Prioritize your own emotional health and look for connections where mutual respect and clarity are the foundation. Establish clear boundaries, follow through on consequences, and evaluate whether the relationship is genuinely fulfilling or just a source of emotional turmoil. Always be willing to walk away. The lesson this teaches her: you're mature and respect yourself. If she wants to be with you, she needs to follow suit or risk losing you. Now, before I reveal number 7 and the counterintuitive thing you must do in this situation, if you have found value in this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And thank you so much if you already have. And yes, it's cold up here. Okay, next up. She's in a complicated situation, so there might be external factors at play. Sometimes mixed signals aren't about you at all. She might be dealing with personal issues or family drama or work stress that's affecting her ability to be consistent in her feelings. In these cases, it's less about attraction and more about her life circumstances. Her behavior might reflect the turbulence she's experiencing rather than her true feelings about you. When someone is going through a rough patch, it can impact their emotional availability and how they interact with others. I call these the big 4 Ds: death, divorce, disease, disaster. Sometimes just being there for her and giving her space to work through her issues can make a huge difference, just like it would for you. Example: she's really into you, but then she disappears for a while because she's dealing with family issues or maybe a time-sensitive job project. When she comes back, she's warm again, but then the cycle repeats itself, leaving you feeling confused and uncertain about her true intentions. In these situations, her inconsistent availability is likely a reflection of her personal struggles rather than a sign of her feelings toward you. If you suspect her mixed signals are due to external pressures, offer support and understanding without pushing for more than she can give right now, while not sacrificing your emotional well-being for someone who isn't able to be consistent. If her life circumstances improve, her behavior may become more stable, but if not, you'll need to evaluate if this dynamic is sustainable for you, and if not, you must be willing to walk away. The lesson this teaches her: you can be her rock in times of trouble, but you have limits. She must participate in improving her situation if she can. The one thing you must do if a woman is sending you mixed signals is not assume the reason behind it, but do stay true to your path while being honest about your needs. Do not allow her withdrawing behavior to phase you. At the same time, don't let her get away with disrespecting you. We teach people how to treat us by what we allow. Have the difficult conversations. Mixed signals can feel like a never-ending puzzle, but they're often more about her than you. Whether she's unsure about you or uncertain about your interest in her, or maybe dealing with her own emotional walls, the key is not to get too wrapped up in the back and forth. Stay confident, express your needs, and remember, if a woman is truly interested, she won't keep you guessing forever. Keep your head up, and if the signals are too mixed and never ending, it might be time to change the channel. And remember, there is a huge difference between playing hard to get and stringing you along. In fact, you'll want to watch that video coming up next. You are the prize. Do not forget it. Thanks for being here. Lots of love. God bless.